Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Chance coming at you from a different point of view today. Been doing a lot of different things, reaching out and being more creative and try to be more artistic, if you will, and not from the standpoint of, well, trying to entertain for the sake of being an entertainer, but I find it just something that works with me and helps me out. And here's one example why. So here we are. I'm about to go to work this morning, but I woke up feeling okay, but as the morning went on, I just kind of went into one of these little depression type modes. And it's something that people just don't talk about a lot. And I mean, people do talk about it, so the ones that do, I thank you for that because it's inspirational. But obviously, nobody wants to open themselves up to ridicule and persecution and whatever. I simply don't give a fuck. That's the bottom line, because I'm coming from a place of healing in my journey of where I've been as a wartime veteran, and I've been in service for a long time, 20 years, and the combination of some things have affected my life. And at the young age of 50, where I'm at, man, at this point in my life, I'm able to do a lot of introspect on everything. But I notice when I'm having these issues, a string of things happen, and this is just something that recently I had the privilege of talking to a veteran a couple of days ago who just inspired me. Somebody who had been, had amputation with no legs, but they're still smiling, they're still going about their day. Talk about overcoming adversity, and that is the main goal of this video. Talk about overcoming adversity, because right now in the world, in America, shit's fucked up right now. There's a lot of disbelief, there's a lot of disinformation, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of folks who just all over the place, and some heavy stuff is going down. But for people who are predisposed, like veterans or people with other traumas in their lives, whatever it is for you, it could be difficult. And when your normal outlets, like maybe seeing your doctor, your therapist or something, might be not there right now because of COVID. So that's something that it's a real clear and present danger for a lot of people. I know myself, I haven't been able to see my doctors for like 6 months now. And you know what? It affects me. So thankfully, prior to all this, I had been going through years and years of therapy and reaching out and tools and things to help me stay level, and a medication. So you gotta go to see the doctor, healthcare provider, to find the right formula for you. And I think people are too embarrassed or too whatever to do it. But I'm here to tell you right now that in my case, therapy, medication, and exercise, different exercises has worked for me. It has made a difference in the quality of my life. I still struggle, but not to the level I did before. So this morning, on my way to work, I'm late, as I usually am. But here's the thing. I'm not late. I'm on time. I'm on my time. And when you get to where I'm at, you just don't give a goddamn about everything else after you spent a lifetime already punching the clock, making it happen, taking care of folks, doing what you had to do. And those are all the things that they call adulting or people, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you do those things at some time at the cost of wearing yourself down physically, mentally, and spiritually and all that. So at this point, it's kind of like pushback, if you will. It's a pushback against life, against the things that I fight with and struggle with. And now, the physical part, the ailments and stuff like that are starting to kick in. So it just makes the struggle harder. And how I've learned to deal with it is different, because it used to take me out, because the mental part used to take me out and I would become incapacitated, where I would retreat and didn't want to go out and keep fighting in life, or I wanted to go out and fight in life the wrong way, or turn to alcohol or some destructive behavior, gambling. I went through a whole gambling streak of going to the dog track. I used to call therapy the horse track. Wasn't good, folks. So these mental health issues are very real. They impact a lot of people, your friends and your family, and you probably don't even know it. So when people are sitting on the sideline and looking at you and judging you, you have to learn how to just say fuck them and be strong enough to realize you need help and figure out how you're going to get help and what kind of help's best for you. So that's what I do. I struggle, man. 2007 came back from Iraq. Last time came back, and that was it for me in the Army. And I went straight to the post office. The worst place that you could go work, especially when you're dealing with PTSD and stress-related things and service-related things and injuries and family issues. And that was a struggle for some 10 or 12, something like that, years in that work environment. And it was not a consoling, understanding, caring, loving place for anybody to work on a regular basis, especially somebody who was trying to redeploy, trying to reintegrate back into society, and it was just a nightmare. Divorce and alcohol abuse and mental and physical and just a dark period in my life. We've made it through that part, and we've learned and grown, and the people who were in that struggle with me are still here. Thank you. So we pick up the pieces, and we keep going, and we keep going. The solace comes in where you stick to the course and you find out where you feel right now, what makes you tick, what makes you keep going. And conversation, therapy, group, I've done that too, sessions. And like I said, right now during COVID, we're not able to get out and do that as a group. So this message is for the veterans and anybody who really is hurting, suffering in silence or whatever. Listen, when I say this, it ain't lip service. Stay hopeful because there is hope. Stay encouraged because there is a way. You have to find the strength to want better for you, and it's painful. It is very painful when something just makes you not want to be. It is man. I don't know how much lower you can get. So it's not a challenge, but it's just words of encouragement to stay in the fight. Reach out for help because help is available. Not in the capacity like it was a few months ago, but there is still help. There is still folks listening. And if it's no more than you just hear these words where I've seen some dark, dark, dark days and wanted to give up myself. But by the graces of God, I didn't. And I hope you don't either. So, hey, my email address, ChazzWins, ChazzWins, 38@gmail.com. Hell, you can even text me or call me or something. 412-628-0344. Send me a text or something. When I tell you I've been put in a good place now where I'm at to be surrounded by veterans of all different generations and experiences, it helps. It makes a difference. And I'm grateful for that opportunity. I'm grateful for people in my circle who have been supportive and sometimes didn't understand. But as I become more educated and understand what has happened and what's going on, like I said, the bright light, the silver lining is there are tools, there is help, and there's procedures that you can use that will keep you from falling off the deep end. And like I said, this for me right here, what I'm doing right now, believe it or not, is part of my therapy. It helps me. So because I didn't feel like doing shit and just getting this message out. And having my coffee, my Arabica bean coffee today, knowing that this might help somebody hold on to hope. That's my motivation. So this is unedited, unscripted, nothing fancy here. This is just real life, just me to you. So pass it along. Maybe it'll help somebody, maybe not, but it's all good. But thank you for listening, and we got this. So all right, y'all, peace.